It's kind of a cool system that nature developed because, I mean, there's only a limited amount of light in this forest. So if all the seedlings went into the ground and then the plants started to grow into a sapling, then there would be an intense competition for light. But if it plants itself once there's a fire, that means that not only have all the nutrients been recycled and turned into the soil, but it's going to have an abundance of light as well. This is almost a perfect example of a cone here. I mean, it looks like a hop cone. If this was green, it would almost be indistinguishable from a hop cone, but it's a pine cone. Hops were studied by botanists going back many years. Even Charles Darwin studied hops and found them pretty fascinating. The hop cone as a species is a pretty amazing flower, is really what it is. I think anatomically, botanically, it's a flower. And you see, one thing that's interesting about the hop cone is that it's a spice and it's very popular. It's one of the most popular spices in the world. And people know very little about hops. And if you really want to celebrate this spice, if you really want to celebrate this flower, you got to understand the resin. We wanted to create a beer that celebrated this essence of the plant, the resin.
No matter how extreme a beer or how big a beer might be, like a double IPA, it still needs to be balanced in some way. You want the hops always be in the front. The malt body is, so to say, it's guiding the hop character from start to finish. And last but not least, of course, the high alcohol content. We were very curious if we could achieve combining all these extreme elements and still making an extremely easy drinkable beer that almost goes down on its own, so to say. The resin that we created combines all these characters. The high alcohol, the very high bitterness, and it's still almost dangerously easy to drink.
Resin's this binding agent, it's sticky. It's like a very adhesive glue. But fire can unlock the seed by transforming the resin. So the way a pine cone drops its seed is with this intense fire. A forest fire will change the resin of the cone and allow the seed to drop into the soil. Now with hops, it's the same concept. When brewers take hop cones, when they're put into the boil, it's the heat, it's the fire that actually transforms the resin and makes it dissolvable in the beer. If you're talking about the raw, bittering flavor that is delivered by a hop, you're talking about the resin. So how about a beer that not only celebrates that compound, but puts it up on a pedestal and memorializes it? It's got a parade going down Fifth Avenue for it. That's what resin is. You like that essence of hops? Here it is, concentrated in your face. And you better be ready to pucker up.